You know, Donald Trump is getting a tremendous amount of support from evangelicals in this country. And I don't know how much of that is a function of having a great liaison for Christian policy. But Frank Amedia of Touch Heaven Ministries in Ohio.
It's great ministries.
Why would you just want to touch it, though? I'd want to be in it.
Well, you got to touch it before you get in.
All right, fair, whatever.
I mean,
weird branding.
What are you going to do? Float up there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess. All right. Well, here is Frank Amedia, and he is, well, let's let Frank talk about some of the amazing things he's been able to do. Not just set Trump up for a win with Christian Republican voters.
You know, Apostle, I think the most amazing encounter I had recently was on March 11, 2011. Many will recall that was the day there was the terrible tsunami in Japan. Thousands of people killed instantly. It came suddenly. Nobody could prepare for it. I was being very holy. I was sleeping. It was 6:55 a.m. in the morning, snoring. My wife stormed into the room and she said, Frank, our daughter is on an island in Hawaii, and the tsunami is going to crash into where she is in 5 minutes. Apostle, I had no time to prepare. I had no time to put on worship music. I had no time to pray. I stood at the edge of my bed and I said, in the name of Jesus, I declare that tsunami to stop now. And I specifically said, I declare those waters to recede. And I said, Father, that is my child. I am your child. I'm coming to you now and asking you to preserve her. Apostle, it was seen by 400 people on a cliff. It was on YouTube. It was actually on the news that tsunami stopped 200 feet off of shore. Even after having sucked the waters in, it churned and it went on and did devastation in the next island. I saw it in the Spirit of God while it was happening. My daughter called me on the phone. I was describing to her what I was seeing, and she said, Daddy, I'm watching that right now. I had an encounter with the living God that was able to salvage my daughter and to stop something that was natural because I was walking in the glory, not just waiting for a manifestation of the glory. And this is a fresh encounter with God. And it was revelation then in my life that became active. And you know what, Apostle? I think that's really the key today for people.
He refers to him as apostle. That's what I like that. That's what I'm going to start doing with you guys.
Sounds good. Oh, big deal.
Apostle. Hold on one second. I really do appreciate the notion of a God who, if you ask me nice enough, I'm not going to spare all of your lives, but I'm going to spare yours. Like, and I'm going to take some of that death that I was going to impose upon you, and I'm going to put it over there to those other people. Because, come on.
Oh, big
Apostle,
deal.
hold on for 1 second.
Big deal.
Apostle, just 1 second. Please. Wine, please. I'd like some wine, please, Apostle. I just love this idea where God's just like, you know, I used to play poker a long time ago with Colin Quinn. And Colin Quinn was always very funny when he played poker because he would just be like, oh, God, please let me get a full house. Screw those people in Kosovo. Just go F with them. Just give me a full house. And that's basically what this guy did. I mean, it was, you know.
I mean, big deal. I've stopped tsunamis before they even happened. You don't hear me talking about it.
That's right.
That guy's a punk. And I swear to God, if Donald points him ahead of me for vice president, somebody's going to get cut.
I was going to say,
I stopped a car crash with my mind.
How come this guy's not actually imagining, like, hey, why? Maybe God was saying, like, I'm just doing this whole tsunami thing to scare you.
Well, actually, what happened was
I'm not going to kill your
it.
daughter. I'm just going in there to scare you. And because, look, I got news for you. Have we ever had a tsunami here in Brooklyn?
That guy doesn't have his eye on the big picture.
Hello. Never one tsunami here.
Well, you know, Sam, I'm very soft on the Brooklynites. This minister, I swear to God, if he put on his music, I would have smote his daughter. It's horrible. Sounds like Barney over a synth. The daughter will get cirrhosis later. It's okay.
I think the daughter was probably. I think the daughter's probably on the other side of the island and was just like, "Oh yeah, it was kind of weird. I thought the wire was going to come in or not." And he's like, "Well, see, actually, I prayed for that."
It's kind of like the celestial equivalent of, "Don't you want to go by the cash register?"
Yeah, right.
The daughter's probably more like, "Stop calling me. Leave me alone. I'm in Hawaii
she
for
went
a
to
reason."
Hawaii, yeah.
Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.